This place has seen better days. Revelio.
Should be able to hear me now, folks. I'm hoping. Should be able to hear me now, folks. Yep. Excellent, excellent. Okay, that's fine, that's good. We have audio working. That's what I wanted to make sure of. Okay, just getting everything else set up for you. Okay. Where are we at here? Turn that down. Pop that in the chat if you feel like contributing and supporting me, then that is the way to do that. I expect nothing and there's no obligation there. So welcome along to this. First and foremost, we left off a couple of hours ago, I will admit, in the previous videos that I uploaded on the channel. Now, the problem I have is the video footage I got from the previous 2 parts were corrupted in some way. So we lost about 1 hour and 45 minutes, something like that, in terms of the footage. What, excuse me, what you missed in that time was a trip to Hogsmeade, I believe. I don't think we did that in the previous part. Got attacked by a troll, which we took care of. Unlocked the ancient magic meter, which is bottom right-hand side of the screen next to the spells there, half full at the moment. We learned that the troll was sent by the goblin Ramrock to try and take us out. But we obviously thwarted that, and he is working with Rookwood at the moment. We have discovered a further memory, like the one we saw in Gringotts, when we went to the restricted section in the library, which is where the initial map that we got led us to. We found a book there which gave us some further memories, and the memories showed a young girl to start with watching the professors Rackham and company restoring a hamlet with ancient magic. Then fast forward to her as a student, she can see ancient magic, and then it was a case of she'd also joined excuse me, as a 5th year like we did, and the fact that she can see ancient magic. So at the moment we're just trying to discover the connection to all this, what Rookwood and Ramrock want with us / want with the magic, and
This looks intriguing.
the map has really just opened up to us now, so we're going to go and explore a few things. I'm going to try and avoid fast travelling where possible, because you know, I like to explore where we can, and you know, take things steady and things like that. And on a related subject, I finally have a new internet installed. Thank you, Virgin Media, to come in to do that today. So we now have a stable connection to be able to stream in nice high quality and for your viewing enjoyment. So really, it's a case of seeing where this wonderful game takes us over the next few videos, streams that I'm going to do. I'm hoping now that I have a stable connection to do this solely as you know, solely as a stream. That would be nice to be able to interact with you guys a bit more, and so on and so forth. Now we will do that main mission, but since there is a side quest right here, I think we will go and do that.
For some assistance.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is Grace Pinch Smedley, of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was
Well, I
about to
did come
defy
along.
my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
I might.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the
Let me know on the
astronomer,
audio levels as
set
well.
sail
I
from
want to know sort
Hogsmeade
of how
Station for
the
what was meant to
game
be a
volume
quick
compares to my
stargazing cruise
voice,
with my grandmother.
if
They
you'd be so
never
kind.
returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
I could.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
Really? Okay.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
She sounds a bit full of herself to me.
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
I'll see what I can do.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock.
Okay.
It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do
bet it
hope
would.
we find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock.
Well, let's go
I
find
should
out.
dive down and see.
I can see the area now. I'm just going to hot swim it over there. These dive spots are what
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
we're looking for. There's plenty of these around. Not just for this mission, just in general, there is plenty of them. So keep your eyes peeled for them. As usually, you can get yourself some loot from them. And sometimes they lead to a cave as well. But you usually do get some sort of icon to indicate that. Oh, there we go. We've got the astrolabe anyway. But I might as
I should let
well
Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
get the rest of it while I'm here. Not that we're getting anything that's going to level us up, but hey, it's still worth it for selling later on. The things we actually do need. And as I say that, we do get one piece that is better than what we have. Where was it? This must be it under here. It's hardly worth bothering with. 2 points. Well, 2 points is better than no points, I guess. Right, let's head back and give this in. See what she has to say for herself. No doubt something pompous, glittering. Okay, here we go.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will.
I considered
can't
asking
wait
for a
to see his
reward then.
face.
I've
Thank
changed
you
my
so
mind
much for
last
doing
minute.
this for me and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
You're welcome. Okay, on to the main mission then. Let's see what Natty wanted to see us about.
Ah, Lower Hogsfield. One of my two favorite
Actually,
Hogsfields.
I will
Lovely this time.
try and get some of the chests available before we do that. Flipping heck, I thought they were dead for a second then. Must be sleeping on the floor. That was weird. Okay, this will be locked, I bet you. Yeah, thought so. Well, that's one.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Okay, this may lead to some side missions, so we might as well
Any
ask.
whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see.
Everybody thinks where they live's the best.
I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Oh, I bet they are.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you
Okay.
can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
Okay, let's have a
What
look
do
what
you
you
have
got.
for sale?
I mean, they're ingredients that I can get anytime, so I will just sell.
I'll have no trouble
Is
selling this. Thank you.
selling these, make some space, and also get a bit of coin out of it as well.
I hope to see
So
you again
thank you so
sometime.
much. There is another side mission there, which we will do,
Never
but
thought
not yet.
Ranrock's
I'll
loyalists
do
would
that.
go this far.
I'll do that in a minute. I want to go and do the main quest line first. Ooh. As I nearly sink into the quagmire there.
It is good to see you, my friend.
And you.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
I don't see any reason not
When
to tell
were
her.
you
She's
at
trustworthy enough.
Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard
Well, yes,
some
you
of
can
Rookwood's
understand that,
thoughts
really.
talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to
Well,
get
we
the
could.
evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the
Okay.
meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I will.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Let's go see.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be serious!
Enough out of you.
Oh,
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I'll have taken your... Put me back down, right now!
right. Oops. Right, let's see. That'll do. Okay.
Oh, that's clever.
It is.
Put me right.
Done. Nope, nope. Next.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure you will. I'm terrified of you now.
I see you.
We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this for the honor of my dead body!
Boom. There you go. Destroyed them.
That's just happened. I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all
Thank
right?
you for the
I
assistance.
am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Research? What kind of research? But who's
You
Priya
mentioned
first?
someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts.
Oh.
Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around
Sorry,
the area.
excuse me, needed some
I've
water
taken to
there.
calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a
Hay fever's
diversion
kicking in
for
for
his
me,
fellow
so I'm a little bit
citizens.
dry and
He was
nasally at the
very
moment, so I do
fond of
apologise
puzzles and enigmas.
for that.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue.
I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Why not? Let's give it a go, shall we?
I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Okay, thank you.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
My word! Did you see that?
I did.
Disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio!
Beard.
The flames make the pyre sink.
And there you have it.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Fair enough. So, yeah, you need to do these trials for your 100% completion if you are aiming for that. There's a fair few, and each one is different in terms of the way that you solve them. Different spells are needed, so there may well be some that you can't do yet at this stage of the game because we haven't got the relevant spells. But as we come across them, we will try and do them. I'm not specifically going to look for them, but we will do them as we see them.
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more Just know it.
I disconnected my headphones there for a moment.
Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him. But he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
I'm sorry this
Okay,
happened
well, we'll
to
keep
you.
your eye out.
I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you.
Well,
I wish it had been under better circumstances.
we can go try and get them back for him. No problem. He didn't deserve it, so I'm happy to help him.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
This is very true, young man. This is very true. Okay, let's get rid of these.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Bye. That gets rid of them. Okay, there's more over here. Somewhere.
Triplicus Totalis! Protego! Expelliarmus!
I'm not quite sure how I managed that. That was weird. It's almost like they didn't see me. Must have been. Because you can only use that spell if you're not seen, but... Just going to go get this page. Here we are.
Revelio!
They're not all showing up on the map like this, so don't expect it. Certain ones that you will see on the map, and others you will not. Okay, here's another Merlin trial. This one we can do.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Because we just have to shoot these balls to explode them. Like this.
Revelio!
There's a few more knocking around. There's going to be one or two. There we go. There we go. They are worth doing because they give you more gear spaces. Defeat an enemy with ancient magic. Okay.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I wasn't closer. There we go, gets rid of him. So as you can see by doing the... and I pressed the wrong button. As you can see by doing the Merlin trials, as I have just mentioned to you, it will open you up for more storage space for your gear. So it's handy if you're not anywhere near a shop to have, you know, have space to utilize when you're exploring and all the rest of it. So, okay, onwards. There you go. That's 4 more spaces we've just opened up for ourselves there. Okay, coming up to another level. Not far away from that now.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Incendio.
That dueling feat is stuck on my screen at the moment. I'm hoping it will disappear when we cash in something or whatever. Ah, there we go. Now it's picked it up. Thank you.
An encampment. This must be it.
Yes, it must. Right, there is another murder try here, but I'm going to defeat.
One way to enter. Incendio.
I'm going to defeat him first. To steal a loyalist bolt and defeat all enemies however we wish.
What was that? You don't believe you could
Expelliarmus.
Stop it!
Incendio.
Bye.
How many of you are there?
Look you.
Expelliarmus.
Don't have time for this.
Don't you? Oh, that's a shame.
Levioso.
I'll get you for this!
Okay.
Put me on the ground now!
Expelliarmus.
If only you won't get away with that!
There's a few of these buggers.
Won't get away with that.
I'm watching.
Expelliarmus.
So let's get rid of the... Whoop.
Incendio.
Let's get rid of some of these
Expelliarmus.
warriors first. Thin it down a bit.
Not quite.
Incendio.
Yes. Ow.
I won't rest until you're...
Expelliarmus.
Oh, no for you.
An intruder! You are terribly outmatched. Surely
Am I?
you can see that.
Well, that's him gone. Let's get rid of the rest of them.
Incendio.
Not go well for you. You won't get away with that.
Yes, I will. Told you. Oops. Okay, there's one more around there because he fell off.
You've been
So we'll
paying
get rid of
attention in defense against the dark arts, I see. I feel as
How do I steal his bolt then? Okay.
That was quite something. Now,
Well,
to
never
free
mind.
Arn's carts.
There we go.
Quite an enchantment. The
Indeed.
carts are returning to Arn.
Normally it gives me the option to press a button to
Revelio.
what's the word I'm looking for? Get the bolts off them, but it wasn't allowing me to do that for some reason, so... Okay, so let's grab all the bits. Might as well. Oh, that's the wrong way.
Revelio.
Anything else up here that we can grab apart from the...
Accio.
That was weird. One went flying on. There's one more to get, which I believe is...
Incendio.
There we go. Yeah.
Accio.
There you go. That's another Merlin trail done. It's 3 now. I think. Right, let's go back and cash in this mission for Arms. See what he has to say. Anything you might give us as a thank you? I don't know. We'll find out. But I hope you guys are enjoying watching this and just sitting back and relaxing. Because that's essentially what this is all about. Is sitting back, relaxing, having fun, and
Revelio.
You know, just spending your time with me. That's what I do it for. It is definitely... Ooh, there's a cave down here. Can we open it yet? Some of them we won't be able to yet, depending on the spells that we have. This one's already... No, it is not. I was going to say it's already open, but no, it is not.
Revelio.
Is there a lever? Yes, there is. Okay, there it is. Oop. Stuck on a tree.
Accio.
There you go. And that will open this. Okay, so we need to pull the box down. And there you go, that's how you do those. And that one actually was worth it because it gave us an increased robe by 16 points this time. So that's actually pretty good. And do you know what? For the S's and giggles, I'm going to wear that one. Okay, back to On then. Let's go return his mission. I nearly said return his carts, but they're returning themselves. So we don't need to do that. Take a shortcut through the woods, I think.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Using all the spells that we have. There you go.
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Absolutely. Ugh, can't be doing with spiders. I am not a fan at all.
If you're here for my...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me.
Oh, have I
I've been
now?
dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
Lovely.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
You're welcome. No worries.
Once my carts arrive,
He's untouchable, hiding down in Corro ruins.
I'll grab a couple of pieces of that.
that'll do nicely, I'm sure.
Just because
More than happy to purchase that. Good to have stock, I always say.
I'm sure we'll come across plenty more of those
Appreciate
before we
you
can
stopping
grow our
by.
own. So,
Be sure to visit me again, won't you?
okay, now I can't remember what else we've got. So we've got the herbology class. Okay. Is there anything at Hogwarts other than that we can do? No, not at the moment. So that is it then. Off to herbology class it is. Let's go. We seem to have done all that there is to do at this present moment. I'm sure we'll find plenty more where that comes from as we go. But it's good to make some progress into the main story as well. I mean, this game is pretty long. If you take the time to enjoy it, it is a pretty long game. I think the main quest alone is between 50 to 60 hours, I think. So lots of work to do on that.
Revelio.
This seemed the more direct route to me. So, hence why I went this way. Back to the castle. It's always nice to come back to the familiar. I always find it a treat wandering around this place, watching the films and reading the books as I did before that, and now this. It's such a joy for me. I never get tired of it. You know, and I'm looking forward to number 2 when that makes an appearance. I think it's next year, I believe. That will be something we will be playing as well. Absolutely.
Is Lower Hogsfield still?
Okay, we're almost there now.
Revelio.
Yeah, we got this earlier. I remember us getting the reveal here pages. Right, before we start, double check there's nothing else to collect from in here before we start. Oh, but there is there. Okay. Right, let's go.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello.
Hello.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
Why not?
Let's protect our ears.
Yes, because you'll be dead otherwise.
Everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Okay.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
They can.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Okay, let's pop
Dittany's
the...
restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the wicking.
Pardon me, Professor.
Oops.
What am I supposed to do?
Your part in all this.
Yeah. I pressed the... I was trying to interact with the... There you go.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Okay. Be right back, guys. Just need the bathroom. Be with you in a couple of minutes. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Comfort break there.
Hello.
Let's continue on.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Okay.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Indeed.
Go on, grab. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it.
Okay, so that is how they work.
Anything they can get there.
They're pretty useful.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Oh dear.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse.
They could.
Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Excuse me.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
Okay, so there's something out there. But I bet you if I go out, it's going to say, oh, return to the quest marker, but I can't go out there anyway. So we might as well head ourselves back.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer.
They do.
I'm eager to learn more.
They're very useful.
Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
I wouldn't disagree with you there. Okay. Challenges. What have we got here that we haven't opened already? Okay, quests. Potions next. Ooh. Is there anything else before we go to potions? Nope, it would appear not. So off to potions class we go.
What are you up to now?
I'm doing as I'm told. I'm going to class.
Emily promised. Give her a ribbon and a wand and she can do anything. We'd have more fun in our dormitory if the prefects would conveniently go on holiday.
I tried doing homework in the dormitory last night, but ended up falling asleep. Those beds are simply too comfortable.
I brought sweets from Honey Juice to share with the girls in my dormitory tonight. No acid pops then. Not before bed.
I haven't slept well for ages. I miss my pillow from home. What? Nothing wrong with that.
All I can say is, it's lucky the boys have their own dormitories. The mess they make.
Not the best idea to start a study group with the boys from my dormitory. Now, we never get a break from each other.
I bet Black could tell a few tales about his days at Hogwarts. When he was a student, I mean.
Interesting. Sometimes.
I still don't get it.
Don't worry, it wasn't that funny.
You're making an excuse for him.
No, she's not. Oh, your jokes are never funny. You're as bad as Ronan.
Oh, right to my heart.
Sometimes it's fun just to sit and listen to the conversations that people have.
Someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
All right. I will do this. I'll get that first. Professor Sharp's aura badge. Yes. And there is a Fidelian key right there. That we will go and do as well. Did I say Fidelian? Didalian? Whatever. You knew what I meant. Gotcha. And there we are. Right. Back to the class. Don't think there's any down here now. And that door is locked, which we will not be able to get to at this point anyway.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Okay.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
And there we have it.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student.
I am indeed.
Much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Professor Sharp didn't seem as impressed as you are.
Don't take it personally. Professor Sharp wouldn't be impressed by a troll reciting the tales of Beetle the Bard backwards. And in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Indeed.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Might have done. Why?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
No.
I don't know, Gareth.
I don't want to do
be
it.
On Sharp's bad side.
Exactly. He's already annoyed.
Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Well, why don't you go get it? No.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
A well-prepared witch.
We might as well grab that while we're in here. There we are. I'll get the Fwooper feather, but I'm not going to give it to him.
Remember, precision is key. Should you chop the didn't or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
We don't want that. They will grow back, of course, but still, you look a bit silly with no eyebrows. For sure. Just gotta wait for the potion to finish, and there you go.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet.
No.
In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, You should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here.
Fair
Now,
enough.
I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Well, yeah, I understand that. Okay, what gear have we got that I haven't checked?
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Well, for certain you'd have helped.
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my artistic spirit. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Okay. Sounds intriguing. Anything else within the castle? Yes, a couple. Okay, so we have... Oh, Gareth again. God. I will go do that, though.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Summoner's Court's always fun. So I will go do that one.
I hear Upper Hogsfield is lovely. Was it lovely? Well, both Hogsfields. They say herbology is the study of magical and mundane plants.
I need to get some Dragonhide class for herbology. I refuse to handle Chinese chomping cabbages with bare hands.
Don't get me started on how horrifying venomous tentacular are. Why we're forced to engage with them in class instead of just reading about them is beyond me.
Well, you got to learn, haven't you? You know, you're never going to learn if you don't experiment a little bit.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
Let's do it.
In. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio.
Boing. Right, got to be a bit more precise with this. Oh, steady. Oof.
That was one for the ages.
Maybe I thought I'd left it slightly too long there, but I didn't. Luckily, that's going to bounce. Or is it? Nope.
Try to beat that.
Okay, I will. Okay, if we can... Oh, thread the needle. Yes. There we go.
Not bad. Not bad.
So you're going to have to be very careful with this last one to stand any kind of chance. I've won. No matter what happens.
Nothing to it.
Pretty much. I mean, I will just do that. To be honest.
Well done. You beat me.
Yeah, I did. Doesn't always happen though, pal. Keep your chin up.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
Come now, Leander. There's no need for that.
Fine, you're good. Better than I am, at least. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The others?
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Keep practicing.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Okay, so that's that. Anything in Hogsmeade? Nope. I do want to go at some point and get go here, for example, and get the bits that we need. So, actually, in fact, I think this takes us to Hogsmeade anyway, if I'm not much mistaken, this mission. So that kills 2 birds with 1 stone, a bit of XP, and it gets us to Hogsmeade anyway. So we will go and see what Gareth has to say. But I am going to call the video there. I will walk and talk. So I'm going to go take a break. I need some food and a drink and things like that. So I'm going to go take a break now. But we will be back, for another stream. Whether that will be today or not, I don't know. But certainly tomorrow I will have a lot more time available to me. So, you should expect to see me again tomorrow at the very least, if I can't do later on today, on top of my parenting duties and everything else that I have to do. So let me know how the quality of the audio was in terms of the balance between me and the game. Obviously, if one or the other is too loud.
I haven't been called Puffskein Dunkeen once since you brought me that venomous tentacular leaf. I think I am actually braver.
Oh, good. Yeah, let me know if anything is too loud or not loud enough, and I will adjust it ready for the next one, so that we can get a more rounded experience for you. But until then, I will thank you very much for watching and spending your time with me. Have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.